Hey, how y'all doing out there? I got some old crazy news for y'all. All them old ladies at Angie Stone funeral claiming to be her aunties and her cousins and her best friends, they got private investigators following them around. One of them old ladies got on stage and was talking so much and annoyed so many people that they don't know where she at. They said she gone missing. She left for the grocery store in the morning, ain't came back, and that was 5 days ago. We gotta pray for this woman. Y'all know Clive Davis was watching, and a whole bunch of other people at UMG, all different types of people in the entertainment business was watching because Angie Stone was a whistleblower, and the last thing they need is for one of her relatives or her friends to start telling it like it is, because that's gonna force them to have to pay Angie Stone all that money. This woman overdid it. She was on stage talking a little too much, and now don't nobody know where she at.
Money, Journey, Blondie, the haters, the spectators, and a whole bunch of other things, and bloggers and all this and that. We know you're in here. But perhaps the way that the Spirit has flowed throughout this church, it might have changed you in some kind of a way. This has been one of the most tumultuous 14 days of my life. Y'all talking about the accolades and all of that, but I want to give you some reflection. I'm talking about Angie, Laverne, Brown, Williams, Stone, that needed a perm 3 days ago, okay?
What she mean Angie Stone needed a perm 3 days ago? Like she had dried up taco meat on the back of her neck. Just because she knew her beforehand don't mean she gotta disrespect her after the fact. And it made me wonder, was she in contact with this woman the whole time, or did she leave her in the past about 50 years ago?
I'm talking about being friends when there was sugar babies, now laters, Jolly Ranchers, okay? The penny cookies, you know, the ones that was traced with the pink lace, the pink icing, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about when we sat up in the bed at my grandmama's house, or either I own a house, and a child was seen and not heard.
Well, damn, I ain't know Angie Stone was in slavery. She said at their grandmama house or their owner's house. She act like they some damn dogs. I ain't know Angie Stone was that old. She got acquaintances that's old enough to be her mama. Was this woman a pedophile or something? What was she doing with Angie Stone and she about 30 years older?
We didn't play with our owner, and I say we because it was the three amigos, Miss Beverly Sumter. It was us three. And this was well before she became Angie Stone. I know about Angie's first love. 1979 was the last time that I was in this church. And I was in this church with her.
She ain't been to church since 1979. Now she up there trying to give a testimony for Angie Stone.
My best friend as a man and her first love, Kenny Michael Tobin, died. And we were here to, celebrate his life. And what a heartbreaking thing, here I am, here to celebrate his life. I'm talking about first love, second loves, the Ottomans brothers, where you at? They done gone. Hey there, y'all. How y'all doing?
That's why she gone missing. She on stage trying to holler at men from back in the day. Her vocal skills ain't working. That's why Angie Stone never put her in the group.
James and Felix Ottomans, and I thank God for them, because Angie's first love, when Kenny passed, it took something away from her. And it was real hard for her, because back then, you either was high yellow or you was medium tan. You didn't see anyone Angie's color with the thick lips. So let me just say this real quick. Let me tell you how I really met Angie.
So you mean to tell me back in the day, there was only light-skinned people? Or light tan wasn't no dark-skinned people in the world? Is she that much of a colorist? And that's supposed to be Angie Stone's friend. She ain't dark-skinned. She light tan. She said you ain't seen nobody like Angie Stone back in the day. Like she was the only sister out there in the world.
I don't know if y'all can get from my voice that I'm mischievous sometimes. This particular day, I was going down, y'all know what Carver Elementary School is? And it was a big old field. I don't know what's down there now because I don't live here. I saw a ruckus, dust, just going. I had slipped away from the house because, you know, there were certain areas that we were told we couldn't go in, but we went anyway. Don't go over there to that girl's house. She fast. But we did whatever. That's not what I was told about Angie. But I saw this ruckus going on, and I'm being nosy. I'm like, oh, let me go see what's going on. And there was a bunch of people, and they were all in a circle. I'm telling you not, in the dust. And when I got through, Angie was fighting 3 girls. Now, they ain't talking about that part of Angie. And I jumped in, not even knowing her. And we were friends ever since. I was not Angie's, I hear you back there playing. I was not Angie's fan. I was her friend.
Did she ever find out why them girls was whooping on Angie like that? She already talking about her mama told her to stay away from them fast girls, and she ain't had no business being over there anyway. What's she trying to say about Angie? She painting a negative picture. That's why she gone missing. They say Angie Stone's daughter been sipping heavily of that St. Ives. She got a whole bottle of Douce empty sitting right in front of her right now, man. They probably did something to get rid of this woman. I'm in fear for her life because she's speaking about stuff in the past. Angie Stone was very private about her personal life. She didn't even want the world to know what really happened between her and Idris Elba. She talking about she turned down Idris. And D'Angelo got hooked on drugs because he couldn't handle the fame. It's a whole bunch of stuff. Why was they whooping on Angie back in the day? She said it was a cloud of dust. They was over there rolling on her ass. And she got off her bicycle and helped Angie Stone, and they been friends ever since. She probably been looking at Angie with the side eye her whole life.
And she's taking with her right now some things that not anybody in here know. But Bevel, they trusted me, and I'm gonna say this and go. They trusted me. My son is standing behind me because he know he have to pull my hair sometime. My son, they trusted me enough.
What type of freaky madness is that? He look like he's still living at home with his mama. He acting like he her man or something. My son standing behind me because he got to pull my hair sometime. Pause. Where Dame Dash at?
That we were 10 and 11 years old, I think, right, Bev? And I would steal the car, get a couple of pillows off the bed, sit up on me, go ride over to Saxon home and pick her up, go ride over to Washington Carver Village, building H6. Them buildings over there was pink, mint green, white, gray. The rats met you at the door and all that, but we loved one another. So I say to you all, thank you for coming out, but I want to see what we're going to talk about and what we're going to do in the next 5 to 10 days. When Diamond, Tara, Mike, and Blondie, oh my God, when the lights go down, y'all, and the music ain't playing no more, there's no more concerts.
She make it seem like she glad Angie Stone not able to do her thing no more. The lights don't went down, the curtains don't close, ain't no more concert. She speaking about their poverty days. Do she have any stories about when Angie Stone picked her up in the Maybach? Or when they went to the fancy steakhouse and sat down and ate like some queens. She ain't got no stories about when Angie Stone was flying high and living her best life. She just up there speaking about all of the hard times, the triumphs, her past relationships, her misery. Where the love at, man? Did she really have love for Angie Stone?
No more tickets to be sold. Y'all can't wear Angie no more about I'm your cousin. And that's another thing. You know, in the last 14 days, Angie done acquired more sisters, brothers, aunts, uncles, grandmamas, granddaddies, everybody. But I'ma see what's gonna go on when they lay her down, and they gonna need all these trillions and millions of aunts and uncles. Will you be there? Will you still call just to see if they gonna be okay? This man done been playing the music. You know what? I feel like going up there and pulling his hair, but I'm gonna be good.
He trying to keep people entertained. He trying to keep people in their seats. People about ready to get up, walk out of there, and never look back. She talking about stuff that people ain't come there for, man. You better play the piano. Where the saxophone at? They need to put some bass guitar in there too, just to make this thing a little more entertaining.
And I know my Angie's in there saying, you know what they go with? Why are you showing out like that? But it's not a fact of showing out, it's just telling the truth. I thank y'all. We thank y'all. Blondie, y'all have done a wonderful job. This gal, I was getting ready to say a word. Oh, thank you, Lord Jesus. This gal was laying in a bed of roses. Did y'all see that? I ain't got to go to no concert for the next 2 years.
She mad about Angie Stone laying in a bed full of roses, talking about she ain't got to go to a concert in the next 2 years. Like she mad that they did it big for Angie Stone. Where they find that woman from? I'm wondering if she ever even knew Angie Stone. But one thing for sure, all that talking she was doing got her in the world of trouble. Hopefully, these rumors are not true and she's safe and sound at home with her family. But one thing for sure, she did a whole lot of talking, made a whole lot of people mad. Ain't no telling who coming for her head. I want to thank all the people that left a comment on my last video. Y'all got to let me know what y'all feel about this. Do y'all feel like she overdid it? People applauding her like she told it like it is. Angie Stone friend shut down all the haters at the funeral. If you ask me, it sounded like she was the #1 hater. Did Clive Davis catch up to her ass? Do she know something about that money? She probably was the one that was driving the damn truck that hit Angie Stone. She's suspicious to me. I don't trust that lady. Y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. I ain't got nothing but love for y'all. Make sure y'all do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And one more thing, subscribe to my channel if that's what you want.
Subscribe to my channel if that's what you want. But if that's not what you like, then you must be a punk. Hold on now, here we go. Who is this girl? She got that junk in her trunk. Baby girl, back it up, poke out your